Hi, I'm Glenn Hanson, Head Coach at Vector Health. Today we're talking about analysing a squat technique and how to program corrective exercises to help that technique. Damien here is demonstrating a barbell squat. So there's some issues with Damien's technique post a back injury. You can see here that in his stand-up position here, he's right over the top of the bar, which means his hips are underneath the bar, which is nice. As he goes down, though, what happens is his head is too far forward. He's pushing his head forward to try and help correct some thoracic mobility problems that he's having, and he's also starting to sort of roll his pelvis underneath, which causes him to lose his neutral spine. So that's really important because it means that the glutes can't activate properly, and it also puts his lumbar spine under compromise at the bottom of a squat. So these are some of the things that we need to really work on to help him squat more weight at it and be safer about that. So this exercise just here is about trying to get a really good position on the ground and also open up your hips a little bit more, and also then trying to encourage the lifter to pull up through their thoracic spine to create neutral spine at the bottom of a squat. We use a box to create a base to sit on. This exercise is a hamstring flick, so you can do these with a band as well, but if you don't have a band, you can do this as well. So you're using your quadriceps here to stretch your hamstring or to lengthen the hamstring fibres. So one of the issues that we find with someone who rolls their pelvis or rolls their bum underneath the squat is that a lot of the time their hamstrings are very tight. So what you want to see here is the hamstring or the leg itself getting to 90 degrees. This stretch allows you to get some extension through your thoracic spine. So you're trying to hold your lumbar spine in a straight line by breathing and bracing into your intra-abdominal cavity, and then trying to squeeze your scapulas together and then drop to the ground as you breathe out. This is a rear foot elevated split squat. We use this to teach the glutes to stay on, use it to keep a neutral spine, and also to give a good stretch to that back leg there, because you're trying to push that back knee down and back so that it sits behind your back hip there. It's a great exercise as a precursor to squats. Other exercises we did with Damien. The next video here shows a squat with 110 kilos to a box. One of the other ways that I try and teach lifters how to not roll their pelvis underneath to start with is to start by box squatting, trying to get them as close to parallel as possible. Try to teach the hip to move as one rather than to roll or to arch your lower back before you lift, before you descend into the squat. It's one of the other really important cues. So getting that hip hinge to work as one. So you can see that Damien over these 3 reps here gets better at that. So hopefully when we see him next, he'll be a lot better and be able to squat to depth because of the mobility that he would have gained. If you've got any questions about the video or squat technique in general, you're more than welcome to contact me at Vector Health. We're in Rockhampton, and the details can be found at the start of the video. Thanks.